Here's an easy way to use Legos in your social skills group to work on clear communication and attentive listening. Ahead of time, you want to gather some Legos that are not the tiny pieces, but the more 4x4s, 2x2s, more the classic bricks, and ideally with a brick plate. And you want to have an identical set to this one, because what you're going to do is partner your kids up back to back so they can't see each other. And one person is going to be the communicator, one person is going to be the listener. The communicator is first going to build something with the Legos. They can build it in any way they want to do it. So then the communicator builds a design. Obviously something like this is a lot less complicated than something like this. So you may want to recommend or just kind of warn or prime your students beforehand that, hey, the more complicated your design that you make, the more difficult it is to communicate that, but it's up to them. So the communicator will then say, okay, so take your plate and put it in front of you so it looks, hot dog style or horizontal. Then take the 4x2 beige brick and put it in the center of the plate. You can decide if you want the listener, who should be following these instructions and doing the best they can, if you want the listener to be able to ask questions, clarifying questions or not, but don't allow them to look at it, because then it's just way too easy. And when they're done, they see how well they have done. Now, they're not always going to get it completely correct, and I would also prime your students of that. Like, hey, the point is not to get it absolutely correct, because that's really, really hard, but how well can you do it? And what was the challenge involved? And was it easier being the listener, or was it easier being the communicator?